Hi guys, hi everyone. Good morning guys. Can you guys hear me and see me clearly? Hi guys, hi everyone. Okay. Alright guys, shall we just begin our session? Good morning everyone. Welcome to IC Market webinar. So pre-market, again you guys can request if you have specific instrument you want me to have a look for you. If not, just go through all the majors and then I will spend time on our goal as well. Alright. Okay, before we start the webinar, disclaimer first as usual guys. Remember that, alright, everything in this video is purely educational in nature. Alright, nothing in this video should be considered as an investment recommendation or an advice for you guys to buy to sell the assets. So if you guys want to trade, just do your own due diligence before trading. Alright, and about myself, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader. Okay, so before we look at our charts, quick look on the economic calendar news that we need to take note of this week. Okay, the time zone, pick the UTC, so you just change the time zone according where you live. All right, so November 3rd. For the US dollar, we have a 3 p.m. we have the PMI coming up for the CPI at 7:30, and 6:30 p.m. we have the Bank of Canada. All right, and November 4th, Aussie dollar coming up at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. Reserve Bank of Australia as well at 4:30, and US dollar tentative because of the job opening. I think they put a tentative for the US dollar. You will see here because of the US government still shut down, so there will be delay or or might be a cancellation as well. November 5th, we have ADP at 1:15 p.m. and another one is 3 p.m. for the PMI. GBP coming up on November 6th, so I think it's gonna be high as well. Bank of England at 12 p.m. They put tentative for unemployment claim as well for the dollars. Yeah, NFP they put a tentative, so we'll see whether we're gonna see when that yes gonna start working again. We look for dollar. Okay, DXY and gold. Sure. All right, so shall we just look at the dollar first? Okay, these are DXY. We're gonna do the top-down analysis. Okay, let's just look for the monthly. Okay, monthly, which is this one, was September. Okay, October, I think the close would be where this is gonna be the resistance level, so they are approaching, and by right, I mean the key level for me for the monthly support is going to be here. Right, it's going to be here, extension, and we have the demand here. So this is gonna be the first support. Monthly, I think price approaching, right? This is gonna be rising even more, so it should be okay. If dollar this month close above by 100, I think we can go to see DXY rising to 105. That's gonna be the swing. Okay, now you want to look closely in weekly. The week of 15 September, you can see this is really a strong price actions based on this, and price also cannot close below this week, right? The body here, that was, when was that? In 30 of June. And now when you zoom in, you'll see there's a we have the OB here. Okay, also D1, do you see that D1 also moving in the bullish channel? Okay, you see the bullish channel here. Then this is the support level, right? Do you see this? So whenever you do the multi-time frame analysis, we'll do this. You see this very nice price action that was in October 28th. Okay, it's already price has closed above this high, right? Have already closed above this high. So what you're gonna do, can use the extension somewhere around that, gonna be the first resistance. We have, this is your first, right? First resistance. This gonna be first support. This second. Okay, in D1, in H4. Okay, let me zoom into H4. What are we gonna see? Okay, I still buy and sell for the dollar, right? But of course in H4 you're gonna see bullish because price gonna move up to find the resistance zone in D1, and monthly is right here, or even like weekly. Okay, let me do the in H4. This is gonna be in H4 time frame. Okay, in H4, this is your support level. This is the second support, right? That will be 200% maybe. Yep. You see that price had break this high. You're gonna price gonna pull back somewhere around here. Maybe somewhere around here and then rising. Okay, they already make a break of structures here. Go to H1 to like fine tune or find the entry. This is going to be the zones. One, that you can consider. The reason why I don't want to buy here, because this is already overbought. So I'll monitor when price come to this level. Okay, if not, I may want to adjust. Okay, I may want to adjust this zone. So I'm gonna move. So you just wait for price to come in the zones. Then I would just pick first one. I'm gonna pick somewhere around here. Second, I'm gonna pick the zone. So monitor. So my target for the dollar at this level. They also moving in like another in the lower time frame. So in a bullish channel. Okay, and you see that before they break, it was sideways somewhere here in the lower time frame, and then they bounce up. Okay, so this is gonna be the zone for the DXY. Okay, okay, so next say dollar and then gold. Okay, let me do gold. What do you think about gold? Gold has already pulled back, make a zigzags. Okay, based on monthly time frame, I would say that this is already, you're gonna see the gold pull back. This monthly. How many percent? 200%. Done. Then you're gonna see the pullback. If this is gonna be the high, should be somewhere around this level. We'll go to weekly. Okay, if you base an indicator, we know that our RSI or even a stochastic price has already overbought, right? Weekly, like before they close above, you see the triangle here. So based on the, let's say based on this, like price has pulled back, like break above, gonna aim for 38.49. Let me see. Okay, let's look for the weekly first. Based on the weekly time frame, is next week or like this candle closing, we're gonna see that they are closing with belly and gap, right? That's gonna be like price actions. Based on D1 as well, you already see that price go and make the all-time high, and they also had create the OB, right? So the OB is still fresh here. Price go is my go somewhere here and then falling. Okay, or go in the OB. Then we have to see, because based on D1, you see the price, so closing the price action, which is a buy, right? This is a bullish OB. Okay, so you're gonna see the gold, the pullback maybe to here and then falling, or at the lower time frame, which is the first resistance. The important level, that's what like at 40, 50 or 55. This is gonna be our first resistance. So if price really close above this, okay, the zone that I was looking, this is gonna be your first resistance. Okay, it's my break. If price break, pull back, you buy. you're gonna target the next resistance. This is gonna be the second resistance here. Okay, this is the OB. Okay, this is the OB for D1, the OB. So you may put the node bearish OB, and then you put the day, right? Because we draw from daily time frame here. I'm gonna draw from the body into the wick, right? So this is the OB. Just take note of that. Okay, and then in H4 you will see that they start to make the higher low, right? Yeah, higher low, gonna make the higher high. So they might moving in the bullish channel. Okay, right here. And price bound from where? Don't remember. Here is our first support, right? This is the first support. You'll see that. I'm gonna draw the body, but even when it doesn't matter if you draw the body and the wick, you just highlight that it's the zones. Right, so this is going to be the zone, right? You can see that, and then you see the rejection. Even zoom in, you will see that you have the really lovely price action. It's just by reading the candle, right? You can see that the body is wrong, and the body is just how many percent of the candle? More than less than 50%, okay, from the high and the low. Then we already know this have very high buying pressure. You go to H1, you will get the buy entry based on the OB here, right? You see the wick, you see this wick. Price come to the OB and fresh OB, and then rising to where? To the resistance level. This is your resistance right here, and also have the OB here, right? This is a resistance, price falling, and then they go to this bearish OB and then falling. So this OB you cannot use anymore, but it's already taken, so it's not fresh, right? Remove. Let's find the resistance level, the zones. That's what last Friday you buy would be this OB in H1, right? You see that. Okay, the resistance is here. You see confirmation, you can still sell. Let's find the support level that we I'm gonna pick here. This is gonna be my first. Based on my eyes, that would be 68%. 60% here. 61.8. Sorry, this will be like 61.8. Okay, we can zoom in to H1. Since H4 we really cannot see the key level. Okay, so go to H1. So this is gonna be the zones. Okay, this one is a liquidity. The H1 you'll see the rejection. After that you sell again, you will get stop out. Okay, because if you're gonna look, okay, in H1 you will think that it look like kind of either M pattern or equal high. Price pull to the neckline, you're gonna sell. Yeah, for the first time come, you can sell in the lower time frame, and then after that this zone is there, liquidity. liquidity for smart money, you will get stop out. I'm gonna zoom. If you want to sell, okay, that will be two sell zones, okay, based on the lower time frame, M15, even M30. First, we have the bearish OB here. This gonna be a sell zone first. Yeah, 4022 and 4016. This gonna be your sell zones, okay. It price come from like 40 pip. So if you sell here, just target this for your TP1. I could be wrong, guys, so I just give you the idea. So you need to wait for confirmation, okay. This one's gonna be your TP1 if you're gonna sell from this level. Just wait, alright. And another zones, this is gonna be all the high there. We go to M5, and we have another supply zone, I would say, here. So you're gonna be two sell zones here. Okay, you're gonna be a two sell zone here. Okay, based on market structures, right? You see this is a break-up structure. This is still your break-up structure here. Break-up structure is here, right? And this is the low. Now price moving up, it might respect this resistance and then falling, okay. If they respect this resistance, okay, the important you need to that price cannot, you know, close above 40.50, and they will go to this level on a higher time frame in H4. This is gonna be the, is it at 50 or 61? Like, because now price moving, you might see like maybe the zigzag to this level. Let's just say 38.50, the target. So if we go to the lower time frame and then we want to sell, okay, where the market structure, right, it's here in M15. This is your break BOS break up structures, okay. So price cannot close above the body. If not, they're gonna make the chain of character. Chain of character should be here for the M15, because this is gonna be the, like here, right? You look here, this is the high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Should be lower high somewhere around here and then falling. So this is the break up structure. If they really close above, even like close above this, and then I think it might change, okay, and then they will go to this second resistance. But for next week or the market open, if we see that price rise to this level, you can sell. Okay, they already over here, price has already cleared the like liquidity here. Get stop out from those who ever sell at this level. Okay, you'll see that it's already clear, and then went up to where? To went up to this OB. We have the OB here first. If not, the second one is here. So just wait to sell these two zones. Okay. The target, I think the take profit. 4,000. Let's just aim for 4,000 or 400 pip. So 400 pip from this, you're gonna sell somewhere around here. 4,000 should be this. You aim for this swing low. That's gonna be a TP1. At this level, you can okay, you can put for the TP1, or you close half, or you start to move, which is falling about 200 pip. Okay, TP1. Cannot copy. Let's aim for the swing low. That's gonna be a TP2, and then you can aim to this first support. Okay, depend where your entry. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's gonna be the sell zone for the gold. Sorry, what's this here? So both gold and dollar is going to make a bullish move. Yeah, so right now you cannot defer gold to the dollar, right? Because I know that gold has negative correlation with dollar. Dollar rising, gold is rising, but recently sometimes they have a positive correlation, sometimes they have a negative correlation. So you cannot like 100% look at the dollar, which is dollar rising, gold gonna falling. No, okay, I don't look. But if you trade those like currency, EUR, USD, GBP, you can refer. If the dollar is rising, EUR, USD gonna be falling. Okay, just this one I just purely based on the key level and my technical analysis. I could be wrong. Okay, maybe let's just have a quick look from the EU. Where's my DXY analysis? Okay, bullish move, right? This is bearish. Can you see that? So for EU, GU can just say 95% they are negative correlation, even like 100%. Okay, based on monthly, right? You already see that price might falling to this support level, and the dollar is rising to the resistance. So we can refer based on correlation with the EU and GU, EUR USD and GBP USD. Okay, you're gonna is falling here, right? And this one to me also look like the harmonic pattern. Which pattern I don't know, I need to go and find, but it look like my harmonic pattern. Maybe here or here, right? It didn't look like harmonic pattern to me. And remember, EU, that was long time ago. Okay, it tapped in by 88, almost like 88%. There was some pattern I forgot, but it looked like harmonic pattern to me. Okay, so my falling here, if you're gonna use the Fibo, how many percent? Well, 30.2%. Weekly. Okay, weekly time frame. That's what the resistance level. I think that we will have the divergence here, maybe. Have or not? Don't have. So we don't force it. But the body is close below, right? Close below 1.1771 and we will long wick. This is our price action. Our PA is here. Here, this candle, right? This candle. Weekly support first gonna be here. Then we'll go to the D1. Okay, D1 time frame. Oof. I'm gonna pull out the I side. Right, you will look here. They make the, if they close below the body, gonna be a BOS, backup structures. The support level is right here. So if the body close below like that, right, it's gonna make the close pullback, then you sell. From the support here gonna be a pullback resistance. So I'm gonna put here for the first support first. Go to H4. Okay, H4 time frame. Do you think it's close below? This is gonna be the what happening here. Okay, there might be the extension for the lower time frame break. You can see the extension 161.8. This is gonna be the lower time frame support level. Okay, also extension. Okay, let me look. Price has come and clear liquidity here. So if you trade with support and resistance, right, we know that this is your support. This is our support level. Price close below. So if you want to buy, you can see that this is already oversold. So you want to sell here. To me, it's very close to the support level. I'm not gonna sell here. Okay, this I would say this is my first resistance is right here at the, and then this zone you monitor whether price gonna respect. You might respect the lower time frame. I'm gonna zoom. Okay, actually in H4 this is my support level. Okay, this is my support level. Where is H4 time frame? Price has clear liquidity. We go to the H1. Okay, in H1 time frame, you will see the divergence here when price falling. Okay, this is your breakout. There's a divergence here. Okay, (200% extension in H1. Okay, also 61.8% projection. So this is your confidence level. We have extension just now 200% and 61.8% projection here. Price bounce. So let's say if you want to buy from this level, you go to the M15, you will see that M15 has the, like you see the rejection, and the price cannot close below, right? You can see that cannot close below 1.152. It is, yeah, the body. I'll go to the lower time frame. You stop, you're gonna spot the divergence in here. Okay, let's say if you want to wait for the confirmation, where is our confirmation? I say that this is my equal low. If price can close above, you're gonna buy the EU. Okay, based on the lower time frame, you wait for price to close above this. This is gonna be your, there's just a chain of character. You wait for price to pull back this zone, then you buy for the EU. Now we're gonna buy because price come from the support level, so you wait for price to pull back here and then you buy. The condition is that price, the body M15 close above first. Okay, close above, then pull back here, you buy. Target here. You can aim for this 30 pip first, and the second one is at the first resistance. Still fresh this level. One here, and second one here. Alright guys, okay, I move on to the GBP. On a high time frame, same, right? Look at same is okay, GBP, I would say moving the channel. But resistance still here, respect that. Okay, weekly, first this is a support level. This is the resistance for the weekly. This is first. This is second. Okay. Still price moving in the bullish channel. So we're gonna look for the buy entry. Week D1, right? Price has closed below this level, right? So you're gonna look for the buy entry. Maybe first. Price has raised back. You can see the rejection 161.8 for the D1 time frame. Okay. Yeah, there's a divergence here as well. Go to H4. What happening? H4 support level, and there is the extension slightly 161.8. This is a breakout, this is a divergence, so price gonna bounce from this level. Okay, now I'm gonna see the confirm whether price gonna rebound from this. We go to the M15. Is any confirmation right here? Okay, when price go in the zone, or we see that the divergence here, or extension, M15's closing this candle, closing with bullish engulfing, and price come back to the box. Based on the OB, you're going to have the sell buy entry right here, lower time frame. Okay, price has already made the, here is your chain of character, right? Based from here, closing with belly engulf. You're gonna look at market structure, it's gonna be the bullish, right? You can see price make the lower low, right? I'm just start from here, lower low here, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? We can look here. Now if price close above this, gonna be your chain of character. There is our confirmation. Let's just move, close. Okay, now price have closed above this level. The buy one is here, the second one is going to be this zone. Okay, and when you will see that price first have slightly rejection from here, and then they come to this OB, right, and then rising. So your confirmation is chain of character, so you can buy. Now you will see that of course this gonna be someone who sell based on this, but I'm not gonna sell because I'm looking for the buy entry. Another buy entry M15 I saw is here. This is gonna be the zones. So if price come in the zones, these zones we're gonna buy, right? Right, we buy, price touch here and go. Let's touch it the box. So this one pip for scalping, day trade already closed. Okay, now right, chain of character, they also make a BOS, backup structure here, gonna be up structure here if they close. This one still. Okay, now it's gonna close. So I'm gonna mark this level. This close gonna be OS. The zones, this one is taken, right? M15, you see that this is already taken. If you want to buy, this one is it's taken already. Okay, so this one is taken because of this candle. Let's just look. So you take notes of this level. I'm gonna zoom. Okay, this one is gonna be resistance level in H1. So you take note of these zones, the red one. Wait for price to close above this level. Close above this level. I'm gonna put the body. Okay. If you close above this level, either see the pullback rejection from this resistance gonna be your pullback support level, right? If not, another buy entry gonna be here, meaning that the structure is gonna be like this. If you see price close, you see the rejection, you can buy from this level. If you don't see any rejection, you buy from this and then you target to this level, somewhere around here. Okay, now because the market is still closed, you need to see this candle. Okay, if they close above, either the pullback, okay, pullback somewhere around this zone, you can buy and you target there. This is going to be the resistance here. The next resistance or the first resistance in H4, you monitor at this price first. Okay, we're gonna look for the buy entry, we're not gonna look for the sell entry. Okay, okay, I'm gonna do for you. So this is a key level. Okay guys, and the next one, for the GBP, if you want to hold here for the swing trading is right here, meaning boom, EUR/AUD. Excuse me. Okay. That was long. When was that last? It is 2 days ago. When no, I think I called for the bullish. This. Okay, finally price have broken from either sideways, right? This is the month in February. Now this is a resistance. This is the resistance. %. Okay, based on the swing, right? It was this swing high, this is swing low, and this is another swing high and swing low. Based in the monthly, you will see that it's moving in the trunk, like in a triangle. Let's look for the weekly. Halfway through, for below 50%. Okay, weekly, I would say that it's gonna be the support level, even in the lower time frame. Refer to this week. So in H1, in D1 time frame, this is the level, like the swing low in H4. I think it might falling even more. To me, I'm looking for this zones. Okay, it might fall into this zone to a demand. We go to H4 to have a closer look, right? We have the demand here. I will narrow the zone, right? One to 7 within the box extension. Right here. When 6 within the zone. Okay, so these zones I'm going to monitor. You can buy when price come to this level. Okay, can falling down more. Okay, can falling more. The first resistance in H4 time frame is gonna be here, and then the next gonna be at this. This resistance is here. Okay, you're gonna buy here. You just want to look at market structure here. Price make a lower low, lower high, right? So they need to come here to break this low first. Okay, to go to this, and then you buy. Then you target like 1, maybe TP1 here and TP2 here. Okay, look. Okay, monthly. Yeah, they need to close. You see that this is where we have the demand somewhere here, so you can buy. You buy, you target first resistance, and after that we're gonna look for the sell entry. Okay, remember, you buy here. You buy because you want to sell. On a higher time frame, monthly, we'll buy at sell. Okay, you buy at sell because you can see the rejection or the monthly closing below this price, and then you can see the wick in the H4 price gonna approach this level. Either if you don't buy here, you can look for the sell entry. You wait for the pullback and then you sell. Okay, you can sell. Follow the higher time frame is first here, second here. But based on market structure, price shouldn't close above first resistance. Okay, if close first resistance, meaning that they might want to come up to this supply here or OB here in H4. Okay, D1. You can see if the body close below here, meaning that you look, right? This is the field of rejection close below. If they close and then you want to target or pull back, the next zone is gonna be here for the support level for monthly time frame. Okay, and this is the break, the swing gonna be here. So by right on the H4 or on D1, let me remove first. You see it was sideways in the bigger picture, right? It was sideways here. Right, you see that the body is closed below this box like that. Either you pull back or test the box and then falling, or might go back to the zone they give you and then sell falling. Okay, this is the box. This is the sideways in D1. Alright guys, any question? So we go H4. And H4. Alright, so this is gonna be the zone. I'll go back to gold before I finish the analysis, the pre-market. Okay, in this market open haven't yet, right? Okay, so my setup gonna be in M15. Okay, I'm gonna look for the sell entry here, TP1 here, TP2 here. If this zone you don't see any rejection, you can wait for this level. Okay guys, the important key level is 50 to 55, because this zone used to be the really strong zone that hold the price and the price close above, right? You can see. So this is going to be the pullback resistance. The meaning is that if price come to 40, 50 or 51 or 55, either close above the body is the same like this and close below, right? From this support level, the body close below H4, it's turned to be the resistance, right? You can see that it hold a few times, breakout here, go stop out. Okay, and this one if body close above, and then you can buy if close above 40, 55. Okay, so take note of this. I'm gonna see you guys again in the week of, okay, next week pre-market is gonna be my colleague Woon, because we take the alternate. Okay, so next week gonna be Woon, and a week after it's gonna be me. Okay guys, so take notes of this. I will catch up with you guys again. All right, good luck and see you guys again. Take care. Bye for now guys.